No, no, yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, no,
Hola, my beautiful chiquitis. How are you today? Welcome to today's diary entry. Today, I'm bringing you a what's in my travel bag. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I don't mess around. I know what I want to bring and I am not leaving without it. So I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks on what you should bring and how you should go about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first things first, this is a weekender bag that I actually purchased through Target. They had it in black, but I got it in gray. So they had two colors, black and gray. I decided to go for the gray one because black is just, I have way too many black purses. So I decided to go with the gray one and I just thought it was such a fun color. And then I got this little keyring, fluffy keyring to go with it. I just thought it was really fun. But the thing that I liked about it is that I can carry it as a handbag, but it also brings a strap. Here, let me take it out so I can show you right here so that I can carry it over my shoulder. So you can choose if it's too heavy, you can carry it over your shoulder, or you can carry it as a handbag. And I am actually holding it backwards. There we go. So this is the bag that I purchased through Target, and if it's still available, I will link it down below. But here's the baggie, and let's get into it. Okay, so when you first open it up, I'm just gonna walk you through what I bring. So it fits a lot. Like, I still have more space and room to pack even more stuff in there, but I decided to take it easy this time because I already know what I want to bring. So, and you know what? If whatever the case last minute, I can always stuff it with more things. That's why I like to leave a little bit of room as well. Also, when you're at the airport and you want to grab some snacks here and there, so you don't have to grab them in your hands, you can always put them in your handbag in your carry-on bag, I'm sorry, if you leave enough space. So, first things first, what's the first thing I'm gonna go for? So, I always like to bring my headphones. Headphones are a must. I love listening to music when I'm on the plane, and for now, these are amazing. I absolutely love these. They have done me no wrong. Next thing is I always get cold, and therefore I always bring a sweater with me, and for now I'm bringing this one because it's my favorite at the moment. I got it at Forever 21 and I just absolutely love it. Next thing I grab is socks. So I decided to go for these fun socks, even though by the time I travel it's not gonna be Christmas, but I am such a Christmas-aholic, or is that a word? I love Christmas so much, so I decided to go for these tube socks because I absolutely love tube socks. When I'm on the plane, if I'm wearing thin socks, then I can always switch them to these and will keep me warm. So let's get into the makeup. So, as far as makeup goes, I bring these two bags, and I like to carry them with me because they're liquids, and so I like to grab them and put them in my handbag. So, do you see this MAC bag that I have here? It's the one that came in their holiday collection. It came with this one. I think this one came with a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. So I took the baggie, and don't be fooled. It packs a punch, and that's exactly why I love it. So when you open it up, here are all my goodies. So I'm gonna start off with, let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna start with the lipstick stuff. Start with lip products. So I bring one lip liner, and this is the Milani number 9 Spice. I like to bring this one with me because I can pair it with pretty much any color. So I love that. And then I'm bringing Double Dare by Kat Von D. I don't know if you notice a trend here, but I've been so into these matte liquid lipsticks. I cannot get enough of them, and that is exactly what I'm bringing along with me. Next I have here is Beeper, and Beeper is what I'm currently wearing on my lips right now. once again, I am obsessed with these liquid lipsticks. I can't get enough of it, guys. And then the Kat Von D in Lolita. This is the travel size, so I thought it was perfect. So I'm bringing her along with me. And those are it. Those are all my lipsticks, or lip stuff that I'm bringing. And then the next thing I have here are my pencils. So I have my favorite eye kohl, which is Call Me by Buxom. And I have a travel size that is almost empty, so I have to find another one. But I'm bringing this one along with me, and the Tattoo Liner Trooper by Kat Von D, the travel size, and then also the Stila Intense Black Eyeliner Liquid, because I like to have those if I decide to go for falsies. Those are perfect. Next thing I bring is the NYX Wonder Pencil. I love this pencil. It was part of my top 5. I don't know if y'all remember. I absolutely love this because I can prime my lips, I can fix any imperfections, and I can definitely use it for my waterline, and it brightens up that under eye immensely. I absolutely love it. Let's move on to some face stuff. So to contour, bronze, and to highlight, set my under eye, I'm using the Smashbox, what are you called? Contour Palette Trio. I like to call it the trio. So it brings you exactly what you need. This is so convenient to travel with because you have your highlighter, your bronzer, and your contour all in once. So those other contour palettes that they have so many different varieties of colors when it comes to bronzing and contour that it could be a little overwhelming. And this is just simplicity at its finest, and I absolutely love that about it. So it's coming with me. And then next thing I have here is the Becca Afterglow palette. I love to bring this one with me because I have both, I have both highlighters, which are these 3 right here, and I got my 2 blushes. So therefore, this is it. I don't have to pack anything else. So as far as face powders, in these 2, I pretty much have them all. And it's so simple to travel with them. It's just perfection. Okay, as far as eyeshadows, I like to bring with me my Buxom eyeshadow bar, and let me tell you why. So I'm spending New Year's, when I go on vacation, I'm spending New Year's in Atlanta, and so I wanted to bring this palette with me because of this silver, beautiful eyeshadow that's here, and it is stunning. The pigmentation in this guy is intense. This one's in the color Pure Platinum. Oh my gosh. It is so intense. I'm definitely planning on doing a like a winged eyeliner with it, with this guy. So we'll see how that works out because I cannot wait to play. So this one for sure is coming with me. I'm only bringing 2 eyeshadow palettes with me. The next one is my Holy Grail Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I reach for this so much that it's become like a staple in my collection. I just can't. This color right here, Mocha, right? Yeah, Mocha. When I traveled last time, I discovered that this color right here is perfection for my brows. I could not believe it. I forgot my brow powder. I forgot my brow powder, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess I'll just reach for this color. And to my surprise, the pigmentation and how it sets is just incredible. I cannot believe that I can multitask with this eyeshadow like that. I'm very impressed. And the last 2 things I have here is I recently picked up this little guy, and it's the MAC Blue Brown Pigment. I got this guy at Nordstrom's, and I think it was only $10. So I picked it up because I want to do some fun looks with it, and it's so simple and little and easy to travel with that I just packed it up in there. And last but not least, I've got my palette with me so that I don't have to use my the back of my hand to put my my foundation on. So I love to travel with this guy, and it's super little and simple to travel with, super thin, so it is definitely coming along with me. And that is it for this bag. As you can see, it packs a lot. And then let's move on to my TooFaced Is My Life baggie. In here I like to bring my hair products, some of my other makeup, and some face products to clean my face. So my cleanser and night cream and all of that stuff. So in here, I like to bring two foundations. I limit myself to two because it can get a little crazy if I decide to pack a lot more. So I limit myself to two because my skin is very dry, extremely dry, especially now in this winter time. I decided to pack my True Match Lumi. I typically go for my regular True Match, but I need that little extra oil, little extra something to moisturize my face because it is extremely dry. I cannot deal with how dry my skin has been this winter. And then I definitely make sure to pack up my Makeup HD foundation. I've talked to you guys about this before. I absolutely love it, especially for when you're taking pictures. It has no SPF, therefore you won't look like a geisha doll, like the white flashback that you get every time there's flash. This is amazing. And moving on, I also am bringing my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer along with my MAC Prep and Prime stick. I love these two guys to set my under eye, and then I also like to use my Pro Longwear Concealer to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. So I couldn't pass up on these two. I want to get all the makeup out of the way before I start talking to you all about everything else I have here. So, oops. I'm bringing my two favorite mascaras at the moment, which is the Benefit They're Real and TooFaced Better Than Sex Mascara. And these are travel versions that I have right here. And I'm also bringing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This gel, I'm hooked on and I cannot stop using it. So it is one of my favorites. It's coming along with me, especially because I have a travel size, so that was a plus. And then I'm bringing the Smashbox Primer Water. Words cannot describe to y'all how much my makeup game has changed ever since I started using this guy. It just does such a fantastic job at making sure that your makeup is not only set, but it like basically melts all together and it just looks so beautiful. I cannot deal with how I waited so long to use this guy. So I have a travel size, and yes, it's coming along with me. Okay, as far as hair products, I've got three here to show you. And first I want to start off with the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. So this is amazing. I hate to be dramatic, but I absolutely love this guy. It does such a fine job because I have dry ends and I refuse to cut them. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be straight up with you. I have dry ends and I refuse to cut my hair because my hair takes so long to dry that I'm willing to work with any product that will give me that oily base so that it will make sure that my hair does not dry really dry, so it actually moves and it feels healthy, if that makes sense. So this is one of those products that I use. And the next thing is the Oscar Blandi Volumizing Dry Shampoo. I'm so glad I had this travel version. Thank you to the Allure Beauty Box because, whoa, this drying shampoo is incredible. I love it. Last thing I have as far as hair is the L'Oreal Extra Hold hairspray. I like this hairspray. I've used it a couple times and I like how it holds. It's not too crunchy. It's just perfect. So I like this one and I like to bring it along. The last two things I have here to show you is my Purity Cleanser that I cannot live without. This thing is incredible. I have only a little bit left, but that's okay because I can take from my big bottle and fill this little guy up so it can come with me filled. And when I travel, I don't like to bring my Clarisonic with me. I don't know why. I'm always afraid I'm gonna leave it or I'm gonna lose it somewhere. So I never bring it with me. I've only brought it with me once and I was so frightened I was gonna leave it at the hotel. It was haunting my dreams. So I bring with me my Dermatologica Daily Microfoliant. So I like to use this from time to time, so probably every other day, to make sure that I'm getting every single makeup product out of my face, as opposed to bringing the brush with me. This is just a little powder that you put in your hand. You get it a little wet and then it basically exfoliates your face, but it does such a fantastic job. I can definitely tell when I use this, it definitely pulls everything out. And when I use this with my Clarisonic, it's like even better. And of course, after you clean your face, I like to follow up with my Boots Expert Sensitive Hydrating Moisturizer. This one, I have to send a shout out to my friend Samantha because I am in love with this guy. It's a drugstore and it is so good. It's been doing me no wrong this winter, so I'm bringing this guy along with me. And then for my eyes, I like to do my Midnight Recovery Eye by Kiehl's. I know this is an expensive product, but it's worth every penny. Now we're done with this bag. Can you believe it? All of that fit in here. Okay. Next, moving on to the jewelry. So I like to pack in here my jewelry. And this is what I bring along. So I don't like to bring any more than what can fit in here. Oh, I forgot to show y'all my brushes. Hello. Oh my gosh. That is so important to share. I thought I was done with all my makeup. No, think again, Valerie. So, oh, I'm holding it wrong. Okay, so this is where I like to bring my brushes. And this I got recently through Sigma.com. They were having a sale for the travel version, and so I picked it up. So it brings you the E25, E30, E65, E40, F60, F40, and F30. So let me tell you what I like to use these for. This this brush I absolutely love to do my eyebrows. I like to put my powder on with this guy. And then for my eyeshadow, of course, this guy. And then for my inner corner / my lower lash line, I love to use this guy. E40 is just fantastic to use that transition color. It's just perfection. And this guy, I use it to set my under eye, but it's meant for foundation, so to put on your foundation on. And then this guy is for contouring. And I like to use it for bronzing. So when I bring this guy along, I use it to bronze with. And then the F30 I like to use to set my makeup. Oop. I should have cleaned these brushes before I talked to y'all about it. So I like to pick my my setting powder and then go along with it all around my face. So I'm so glad that I got all these guys. And then let me show you the ones that I personally put in here after I got this set, because I felt I was kind of incomplete for what I wanted to do with my makeup. But as far as the whole set, it's a fantastic set, don't get me wrong. But I always have to bring with me a spoolie. Another Sigma one is the Sigma blending brush, the E25. This set did not bring this one, but luckily I have a travel version that came last time I ordered from Sigma. So this was one of the free gift. So I bring this guy along with me. And then also to set my under eye, I like to bring the Real Techniques, what are you called? The setting brush. And I love this guy to do just that. It just fits perfectly under that eye to set your concealer. To put on my blush, I love using this Real Techniques Dual Fiber one, the contour brush. So it's meant for contouring, but I just love how it fits just perfectly right here on the apples of your cheeks. And then next one is my e.l.f. blush brush. You're thinking, but I thought you just talked about the blush one. I know. This one I particularly like to use for my highlighter. I like to pick up highlighter with it and then just go right over here and set that highlighter. It just works tremendously. I despise it to put my my blush with, but to put on that highlighter, it is incredible. And those are all my brushes that I bring. Also, I love that this thing opens up and I can put all my brushes in here like so. So to travel with, it is priceless. I absolutely love it. I bring my Sony a5100 because I love taking pictures, and to do some vlogging, it is incredible. I love the quality in this camera. It is fantastic. For a starter camera, this camera is incredible. I definitely recommend it. I love this camera, and Sony has always been one of my favorite quality pictures, so give it a try. And the next thing I have here is my iPad. I cannot travel without my iPad. I like to watch movies, listen to music. All my music is in here, so it is definitely a must for me to keep myself entertained before I go crazy. And of course, my wallet, because this becomes my purse for the time being that I'm flying. So my wallet comes along with me, and we're almost done, we're almost done. Okay, so here I have the charger for my camera. And then also I bring along my charger for my phone. I thought it was awesome how it wraps up, and the cable is actually flat. It's not just like that little thin wire. A few more things. I like to bring this guy along because I like to clean my brushes. So what I like to do is I take this guy, the little spongy thing that you can buy to do your buns. So I take my little bun thing and I just swirl my brush around like that. And voila, it is clean and you can move on to your next product. So this is definitely a must when I'm traveling for my makeup brushes. And that is it. Here is the bag. It is completely empty. I wanted to show you how it brings this zipper pocket in here. So it brings this little zipper pocket in here where you can put a lot of stuff and it zips up. And then over here, it's got two more pockets, so you can put your cell phone in here, or I like to use it to put even more things in there because the cell phone I feel like I carry with me at all times, so it will probably never go in here. So I use these two pockets to put a lot more things in it, and that is it! I can't believe we're done! Oh my gosh, that took a long time. I hope this video is not too long because yikes. Alright, chickities, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a little something extra, like a lot of good advice as to what to do when you're traveling. I don't like to pay for my suitcase. I like to bring my carry-on and my little suitcase that I have because I just find that those $25 add up. So anything I can do to save the money and have a lot more room to put my stuff, to me, is a done deal. So I really hope that you learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you on my next diary entry. Un besote. Mwah. Bye.